guys? Good morning. It is currently 5:45. So we're up nice and bright and early this morning. We're gonna go fishing. I'm gonna record today's episode is gonna be like all about flipping. I've got several baits laid out here on my table. That's all I'm gonna be doing today. So let's take a look at it real quick. As you can see here, got some 6 cent stroker crawls in the gill dust color. Got some Zoom speed craws. Got the Biospawn Exopods in the June bug color. Got the Vile Craw by Biospawn in the watermelon red, I believe, and then the Biospawn Vile Bug in the white, in the pearl silver flake, white silver flake. I forget what they actually call it. Also going to be doing some flipping with obviously the prawns, which are already in my tackle box, and which my tackle box is already in the car. So I've already got a flipping setup rigged up on Tatula, Daiwa, whatever. And I'm also using, I always joke around because I've never really used like line that's this heavy, but I'm using some steel cable, 4/0 trocar flipping hook. We're just going to see where today takes us. It's going to be like a comparison video, kind of like I don't know, not like a which one's better, but I just want to try all of the flipping style baits, or baits that I can flip. I want to try them all out today and see what happens. Now you may have noticed that I didn't say missile baits. I've already tried those out, and I'll insert a clip of me using it here. Get up out of there, come on. There we go, got one. But he's all sunk up in this grass. That's a nice looking fish though, that's a big tail. There we go, that's a good fish. There we go. Watermelon red D-bomb. Catching one this morning. It's a good looking bass, actually. Real good looking bass. Let's get him back. So yeah, missile baits, I've already used it before. It looks good, it feels good, they perform well. I've caught 3 or 4 fish on them in one session. So we're going to try to give each of the baits that I just showed you an even amount of time today. We're going to start early. We're going to start here in about 20 minutes or so. And we're going to give them all their fair chance. But if I don't catch fish, it may not necessarily be the bait. It may just be user error. It may be my fault because sometimes I just suck. I just suck.
The intersection of my deepest needs. You were there, I knew, now you know.
Alright guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. Here we go. Lines in with the 3.3 stroker craw. Always make sure to open up the appendages for maximum action. We are out here before daylight again, ladies and gents. Again, briefly, Daiwa Tatula 7.3 to 1 gear ratio on 65-pound steel cable braid. On the Okumaceros heavy rod. This is my new flipping setup. Made some adjustments. I switched the SLX DC off of the Okuma and put it on the Daiwa so I could put the Daiwa reel with a higher spool capacity on the flipping stick. Or it's not named the flipping stick, but this is my flipping stick. There we go. There's one. There we go. That's a good one. It's a good way to start the day. Good way to start the day with a little tiny guy. But he wanted it. I saw him eat it. Thanks, buddy. Stroker craw out here performing. Don't think I'm going to be able to use this one again. 100% cannot use that one again. He absolutely tore that thing up. So next, I think we're going to go with the Biospawn Vile Craw. I mean, you got to admit, this is a pretty odd looking bait. The claws and the single antenna deal, you know. But we're gonna see what happens. Make sure separate the appendages here, and let's see what happens. That was quick, and this is a chunky dude. We're gonna weigh him. Locked on 1.97. That's a good one on the Vile Craw. Wow, crazy. Nice fish. Thanks, buddy. Let's get totally different here and throw a white bile bug. Change up the color scheme, which, you know, what's unique about this lure is that it has holes in the body of it. So I'm sure you can see a little bit through them right there. That creates bubbles, more water dispersion, several different things. But we're going to see exactly what it does to the fish. There we go. Tiny guy. Tiny little dude. On the white bile bug. I actually watched that guy eat it. That was awesome. Now we're going to switch to the candy grass 6 cents prawn. Now we have the 6 cents candy grass color pattern prawn. Same thing, make sure to always pull your appendages apart. There we go. That's on the prawn. Don't do it. On the grass candy prawn right there. Nice. Next up, we have a smaller profile. This is the Zoom Speed Craw. I think that's probably their grass candy, or pond magic, I don't know what they call it, but pretty close. Now, the Zoom Speed Craw has a very similar action to the Stroker Craw. The Zoom Speed Craw has a tighter action, I believe, if I had to guess, because of the spacing between the claws and the size of the claws. A lot smaller than the 6 cent Stroker Craw. That's how much action that thing has. That's me just fast reeling it on the on like near the surface. That thing has a lot of action to it. Okay, hello. That was odd. He wanted it though. There we go. Zoom craw. Zoom speed crawl. Getting a bass. Nice. Thanks, buddy. Again, that guy knocked slack in the line too. That was wild. We have one more of the flippin' style baits, or baits that I would flip with. We have one more, and that's the Exopod. So we're gonna throw that on, and then we're gonna decide what we're gonna do next after that. So the slam, the flippin' slam, it went pretty well, and I caught a fish on everything except for the Exopod. That was weird. I mean, I even dangled one on a white vile bug. I was not expecting to do that. This right here though, this is the Gill Dust Stroker Craw. Lighting is horrible, but let's see. Oh, there we go. That thing is gorgeous. That thing worked like a charm. That was the first one I used. It took a couple of casts, but then again, I started at 6:30, so, or 6:45, something like that. So they weren't really up and around like the weather and the fishing forecast said they would be. I feel like it went really, really well. We didn't use the missile baits because as you guys saw earlier in the video, before we even came out here, I had already caught a fish on it, and it works really well. Regardless, this was a fun day. Caught some good fish, caught some small fish, some dinks, you know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure and hit that thumbs up button. Also, make sure to hit the red subscribe button, totally free. And if you do, hit the bell, turn on all notifications so you'll get notified every time I upload a video, which is going to be way more constant now. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Check out my sponsors, links are in the description. Check out my social medias, links are in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.